Hello, everybody! Welcome to Strawberry's Gamer Society. I am Strawberry, and I am live here on YouTube and Twitch. Hello, hello, hello! Yes, yesterday we had Frosty Fest. It was fun. It was really, really cool to get the whole server together. And today, it's just me and Bench. I should say hi to Bench. Hi, Bench. I am live. There we go. Yes. So, Frosty Fest is over. The presents are opened. And I hear that everybody continued having a really good time even after I had to leave. So yesterday, I had to go immediately after stream was over. Then I went and visited my parents. And I have, I guess, news. I've been sitting on this news for a while. I wasn't really sure. Made by Bench. Awesome. I wasn't really sure how to share the news here. Let me put, where is there we go. There's my thinky music. Yes, I wasn't really sure how to share it, but I finally decided to just share. It's that, starting, when was it? November 11th, and my mother had a stroke. And for those of you who have met my mother, she has been on stream once, and for only 10 minutes. So I think, I'm trying to remember who was there. I think it was probably Layla and Trodden and Abstract who were there that day. But, yeah. Hello, Martin Boonstra! Welcome to the stream. I'm sorry I didn't see you yesterday, or I didn't react to you yesterday. I did see you, but I was just paying attention to the people who are live right here in Frosty Fest yesterday. Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, usually the last three, when they have those collect and win things, those last ones are always the hardest ones to find. Those are the rare ones. But good luck. Good luck. Although don't spend anything that you wouldn't otherwise spend on buying those, because it's basically usually a waste of money if you think you're gonna win something. Yeah, yesterday was fun, Martin. All right, but yesterday I had to leave early before I had a chance to do the Frosty Fest Electric course. So let me fly over the Frosty Fest area. So this is the PvP zone on Frosty Fest. And I had a little bit of time to do that. And play in the game of tag, freeze tag. Yes, yes. Oh, getting a Clash Royale pass. My son is really good at Clash Royale. But anyway, yesterday, let me just get the news out there first. So yesterday, then I went up to visit my parents, and this is the 4th time I've been to my parents' house since November, and my mom didn't remember any of the previous 3 visits. Yeah, because my mom has unfortunately had a stroke. Now, those of you who know my mom know that she is like the most kind, the most loving. Oh, sorry, Brawl Stars, not Clash Royale. Yeah, I used to play Clash Royale ages ago. But my mom is the most kind, most loving, most wonderful person in the world. I mean, hey, she raised me. And I love her very, very, very much. And we get together pretty regularly, but not as much as I'd like. And she had a stroke in November, and luckily it was For a stroke, it was a small stroke, and when the doctors did a brain scan, then it turned out that this was actually her third stroke. She had 2 little ones before that she thought she was starting to get dementia because she was having a really hard time remembering things. And with the third one, it basically totally and completely wiped out her short-term memory. So it's like that movie Memento where the guy cannot remember anything. Is she okay? Yeah. Oh, congratulations on posting your first vid. I will check it out after the stream. Remind me right at the end of the stream, Martin Boonstra, to check it out so I go look at it when I'm done streaming. And so... is she okay? Well, she is physically okay. Like, a lot of times when people have a stroke, like, one of the signs of a stroke is having a part of your body sort of, like, droop down. One of the things that if you suspect a stroke, that you ask a person to do is, then you do the FAST test. Let me see if I can remember all the parts of it. So face, I forget what A stands for, smile, and time. And so face is one half of your face drooping. That is a big sign that somebody is having a stroke. I think is look for asymmetries. Yeah, asymmetrical things. So like if you have a person put their 2 hands out straight in front of them or straight to the sides of them and one of them like drifts downwards, asymmetries, then that is a sign of a stroke. S is smile. So if you ask them to smile and one part of their face doesn't go up, then that's a sign of a stroke. And then time is if you think somebody's having a stroke, then you note the time. Yeah, 9 minutes and 40 seconds. Yeah. And so she didn't have any motor control issues, but she was feeling irrationally cold for no reason. And she was just kind of blathering gibberish. And my dad's like, something's wrong with my wife. And so he took her to the ER right away, and they got her medicine right away. The exclamation point commands in Twitch. If you do exclamation point command, that'll take you to a website that'll tell you all the commands. Yeah, and, so my dad took her to the ER right away. Now, in modern times, luckily, there are drugs that when somebody is having a stroke, if you get the drug within the first 4 hours after the onset of symptoms of a stroke, then basically there's several different types of strokes, and one of the types of strokes is if you have a blood clot in your brain. And if you receive the magic drug that clears blood clots in your brain within 4 hours of the stroke beginning, then a lot of times that can make it so that you don't have permanent brain damage. It's able to clear the clot. Now, there's obviously side effects to taking this, and that if you are on it's essentially a blood thinner. If you're on a blood thinner, then you'll bruise really, really easily. I think it's is it commands plural? I don't remember. There it is, commands plural. So what was I saying? No, I'm not having a stroke. And so it will clear up blood clots in your brain, but it'll make it so that you bruise really easily. But that's way better than having brain damage. So unfortunately, the part of my mom's brain that forms new memories just got whacked, and she has a really, really hard time forming new memories. And so when she has a thought, she will tell you that thought. So, for example, yesterday my daughter and I went to go do paper piecing. It's a sewing technique with my mom. And her long-term memory is fine. And her memory for knowing how to do the things that she knows how to do, like sewing, and doing this sewing technique called paper piecing, which is made for you doing quilts and having, like, if you make a star in a quilt and having all the points line up exactly, then she's really, really good at doing that thing. And she was able to help teach my daughter how to do that thing because she hasn't learned how to do that thing from grandma yet. Uh-oh, I'm gonna die. Let me land here. Eat. Okay. And so she's still really, really good at doing that thing that she knew how to do in the past. But she's not very good at forming new memories. So she would tell us, all right, so after you get good at this, so my daughter basically in this technique, in order to make a star that consists of 4 quilt squares, each one kind of has like arrows pointing to the middle, then, oh, yes, reversing the car. That takes me back. Yeah. Yes, so that was a dad joke. But basically, in order to do this thing, then you make 4 copies of the same quilt square. And what my mom said is, okay, once you do the first one, it takes a long time to do the first one and learn how, but once you know how, then you can just bang them out and just mass produce, do all of them, do step 1, step 1, step 1, then do step 2, step 2, step 2, do step 3, step 3, step 3, and just keep doing it like that. And, oh, look at this one. You've already finished the first quarter of the quilt. Why don't we trim the edges? And then my daughter would say, no, Grandma, I want to trim the edges myself. And this is while we're in the middle of mass producing. Like we were on, let's go step 6, and let's do step 6 3 times in a row. Then my mom said, oh, by the way, did you know you can mass produce this instead of doing 1 step at a time? You can do step 1, step 1, step 1. And she said this, I don't know, 15 times over the course of 1 hour. Like she had this thought in her head of, I need to tell my grandchild that we can mass produce this thing instead of doing 1 step at a time. And every single time she had that thought, she told us it again. And, yeah, Mom, thanks. And it was just kind of sad. And like she offered to trim the edges of square number 1. Oh, why don't I trim this for you while you keep working on the sewing part? And my daughter would say, no, Grandma, I want to trim that myself because I want to learn how to do trimming. And then 30 seconds later, she'd look at the unfinished square and say, why don't I trim this for you while you keep sewing? And now I'm repeating myself, but it was like infuriating and yet sad because you can't be mad at her for saying the same thing again and again because she's just not forming new memories. She doesn't remember that she just said that thing to you. And it's kind of sad. And, she doesn't remember the last 2 times that my daughter and I were up there. Oops, that is not the way we want to do this. Whee! Yikes. Okay. I shouldn't try to go through these rings while also trying to tell the story. And so, but she was her same loving, wonderful self all the time. Like, my mom is just the most loving, wonderful person in the world, and even after having a stroke, she is still the most wonderful, loving person in the world, and I love her so very much. And but it became clear to me that I need to spend more time with my mom, and yeah. Yes, this is a very tough electric horse. These rings are pretty close together here. Yeah. Oh, hello, Dolly Dude. Oh, and Martin, I'm sorry to hear that your grandpa passed away. Yeah, a lot of people are from the Netherlands. It's weird. I think the Netherlands...
Well, there's always no matter what loves their child.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and yeah, I have an outsized viewership in the Netherlands and Poland, I think. Like, given the size of the countries, the number of people that I have from those countries is quite large, I think. There we go. Okay, let's try this one more time. And here we go. I'm gonna try this Frosty Fest style, but yes, this is definitely a hold a totem kind of experiment. And I think I have a bed nearby in Frosty Fest in case I die. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, I don't know. I think there's a number... Well, one of my original viewers was from the Netherlands, and that might be why, I don't know, it gets pushed more in that country. But then also a number of people from Ukraine are currently living in the Netherlands. And, yes, hello, hi, Unreal.
Petra.
Welcome to the stream. Petra, yes, Petra's from the Netherlands. All right. So anyway, I've been kind of sitting on that news for a while. I kept hoping my mom would get better and I wouldn't share it. But yeah, it looks like my mom was improving yesterday. Like, she was better yesterday than she had been previously. So that's good, at least. Because, like, yesterday she was able to remember, she and my dad hosted every year, then she hosts a party for her hiking group. And right on the last Tuesday before Christmas. And this year she still hosted the party for her hiking group. And while previously she wouldn't have been able to remember, like the previous times that I'd seen her, then she wasn't able to remember what she'd done that morning. This time she remembered that she had hosted a party that morning. And she told me about the party like 14 times, but she was able to remember that she had hosted a party. So that at least is a good sign. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, to be a plane mechanic, then, yeah, you have to live where the planes are. If your parents don't live near an airport, or if you don't live near an airport, or rather, you make your home the new place where you happen to be. Yeah. So, oh, you got to listen to stories today. Nice. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So anyway, that's what's going on with me. And so a number of times recently, then I have left stream, like, and immediately after stream, then I have gone up to visit my parents. And so that is what I've done, just spending more time with my mom because I think that she's wonderful. I think my dad is wonderful too. Like, I am so blessed and so lucky to have two very loving parents, and I know a lot of people are not blessed with that. Not all mothers are good mothers. Like, you don't need a license to make a baby in most countries. And Ah. Oh. Menine? But it's Martin? Ah, I see. Hello, Wimpy Gamer Girl! Hi, glad you're here. Yeah, so anyway, just thought I would share that news with my mom for you guys. So I am definitely, like, I had really hoped, I got lucky. I got really lucky. A lot of people are in what is known as the sandwich generation, where they live between taking care of their kids and taking care of their aging parents at the same time. And I just barely missed it. So my kids just went off to college this fall, and I had kind of hoped that I would be able to have some more time to dedicate kind of full time to doing YouTube and doing Twitch and being a content creator without having to worry about taking care of kids and without having to worry about taking care of parents and kind of just taking care of me and not taking care of anybody else. But I was lucky enough to miss the sandwich generation, being where you have to take care of both aging parents and your own children. But it looks like I am probably going to start entering that time where I need to spend more time taking care of my parents. Because my dad so far is completely taking care of my mom and said he doesn't need any help. But he's physically kind of frail. Like he's broken his leg last year, and he's totally recovered from that, thankfully, but it takes a long time to recover from that. And if anything happens again to him, then, pretty much my mom is not in a place where she should live by herself because, he's hidden the Advent candles because he doesn't want her to light an Advent candle and then walk away and forget that the candle was there. And when she cooks, she really forgets what she's doing, and, she's likely to leave something burning on the stove. I mean, normal people can leave stuff burning on the stove. I made some hard-boiled eggs last year, and I forgot that I'd started them, and then I'm like, what's that smell? And then I went in the kitchen, and it's like, oh, all the water has boiled away from my hard-boiled eggs. Oopsies. It's hard to tell. Like, my dad says that she's hidden the candles, and she says that he's taken the candles. And from my and my husband's perspective, we're not really sure who hid the Advent candles. But one thing is for sure, that the Advent candles are not being lit this year because it's just too dangerous to have candles going with my mom in the house right now. And that's kind of sad. But here we have our Minecraft Advent candles. Yes, Longarm says, I accept your dad's version. Yes. Yeah. And the thing is, once you make a mistake like that, then you're more likely to go, oh, drat, that's a mistake I can make. I need to take steps to prevent myself from making that mistake. Because basically what had happened when I'd made the hard-boiled eggs is that I had started them, and then I went to go, check one thing on Discord, and next thing I knew, it was like 2 hours later.
Nope, I'm still dog poop, but remember.
Now I just set a timer on my watch. Like, I thought I would hear the microwave timer, but I didn't hear the microwave timer. So now I just set a timer on my watch as well as on the microwave when I make hard-boiled eggs. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Well, this is why we set timers and things. And one thing I do, if I have to remember, like, for example, if I have something unusual happening, like, I don't know, I have a dentist appointment at 10 a.m. and usually I sleep till noon. But if I have a dentist appointment at 10 a.m., then I will set the alarm on my phone for, you know, enough time, like 9:15, enough time to get to the dentist office in time, and I'll and I'll set the description saying dentist appointment and set that, and I'll set it like on Monday for every Thursday morning, and then after the dentist appointment itself, I'll just turn off that alarm. Yeah. 60 eggs for $9. Wow, that's a lot of eggs. That is a lot of eggs. I mean, 5 dozen eggs for $9 is not bad, but that's a lot of eggs. That's like Costco amounts of eggs. Yeah, wow. Single dozen was $12. So at least the price of eggs has come down. Other things might be more expensive, but at least the price of eggs has come down. Yeah, you'll eat them all. Oh, good. Yes, eggs are a good staple. All right, so now I need to I need to go to my house. Here we go. And let me get some more fireworks. Yeah, bird flu hit the US really bad last year. And so the bird flu, basically when you get bird flu, it's pretty fatal to chickens. I mean, if you have a backyard chicken and you're nursing it to health, then you might be able to keep your backyard chicken alive with perfect care. But when you're caring for a flock of like 15,000 chickens, then you just can't spend that much time individually nursing each sick chicken. And once it starts, it spreads like wildfire, and it is really bad for chickens. So you usually wind up losing the whole flock. And what happens is when it gets in, it's airborne, and when it gets in the air and it gets to the wild birds, and then the wild birds like cough out in the wilderness anywhere near a chicken farm, and then the chicken farm's air filtration systems bring in the outside air to where the chickens are, then the chickens all die, and there's not much that can be done about it. There we go. And did I break the chicken farm underground? Yes, I did, because I did not need that many chickens. So now we are gonna use my Frosty Fest gift. So I asked for Frosty Fest. I asked for different white blocks for use in this build, because I wanted to break up the build and have it not be all this shiny white. So I want to add, ooh, that adds a brightness to it. I want to add different kinds of white to this build. Oh, and there's white concrete too. Nice. Well, let's see here. I think that block is white concrete. And so I'm just kind of experimenting a little bit. We are gonna do that. It gets uglier before it gets prettier. Trust me on this. Okay, let's see here. Let's do, oh wait, I already have blocks of quartz. Let's do bone block. Okay, whoops. And bone. Okay, we definitely don't want the bone going that way. Okay, bone I think might have to be in the edges, not in the windowsill. There it is. Bone. Ooh, I think bone goes the best of all of these. But snow is the brightest. There we go. Ah, why did I make a channel? Let's see here. Yes, eventually. Yes, I will eventually catch up to chat. Yes, I monologue for a while, don't I? All right, see you later, Wimpy. Yes. Well, have a good time cleaning. Listen to the streams. Listen to the VODs. Have fun. Yeah, cleaning is a thing that has to happen. Okay. Yes, so Strawberry has been my nickname since I was 6 years old. There we go. Oh my goodness. You guys have been chatting for a while. I'm sorry. Let me go out back and read all this. Let's see here. Yes. Long Arms is in fact my husband. He is wonderful. Yeah, our kids are so lucky because when you look at my kids, then they have their parents are still married. Their grandparents are all still married to their original spouses. Their great-grandparents, all 4 sets of great-grandparents from my children stayed married until death do them part. In one case, then my mother's dad remarried, and then because my mother's mom died when she was only 11, and the mom was 35. She died of breast cancer. But my mother's parents stayed married until death did them part, and then my mom's dad basically, he had 4 kids, 4 little kids, ranging in age from 6 to 15, I think. And basically he got married again right away and had a bounce back relationship, and it didn't work out, is the best way to put it. So there is a divorce in the family, but his original wife, they stayed married until death did them part. So that they had on their great-grandparents' side, and then on their great-grandparents' side, so my grandparents, that's my kids' great-grandparents' side. Then all 4 sets of great-grandparents stayed married till death did them part. And then great-great-grandparents, of the 8 sets of great-great-grandparents, then only, let me think. Actually, no, they also all stayed married until death did them part. I was going to say one of them remarried, but she remarried because her husband died of consumption. So, and then, no, wait, great-great-grandma, the kid's great-grandma Wilma's mother didn't stay married. But other than that, so one of the 8 of their great-great-grandparents didn't stay married till death did them part. Yeah, we have to dig way, way back before we can find a broken marriage in my kids' history. So they are really, really lucky in that regard. And I am really lucky to have, like, when 2 people love each other and are committed to each other for a lifetime, then that's a whole lot easier on the kids. And then you raise healthier kids who are more likely to find somebody who loves them and not fall in love with somebody who abuses them. And then the kids are more likely to stay married. And it's one of those, it's kind of like a generational wealth thing that just passes down. And divorce is very expensive. Like, when you look at the stats for, like, how much worse it is for kids when their parents have been divorced, if you remove from that equation the economic factor, when you just compare, like, economic status, then it turns out that most of the ill effects from divorce are effects due to the fact that you have lower economic status after you're done getting divorced. Yeah. Uh-oh, you had something worse than divorce? Ouch. Yeah. So, yes, my My nickname has been Strawberry, Martin Boonstra, since I was 6 years old. And my mother's nickname was Watermelon. And since she was little, because she had a watermelon dress, and my mom had a garden. She kept a garden when I was little. And she grew watermelons and squash, which I've told that story before, watermelons and squash and green beans and corn and all sorts of things in the garden. And we also had a separate strawberry patch. And the strawberry patch was mine. Like, that was my gardening responsibility, was to weed the strawberries and make sure the strawberries, like, we had a sprinkler. I guess it wasn't an automatic sprinkler. Like, you had to bring the hose over to the strawberry patch and set the sprinkler to turn on, and then set a timer for 10 minutes to water the strawberries. But it was my responsibility to water the strawberries and weed the strawberries. And I think my mom helped too, but in my head, I did it all myself. But looking back at it, my 6-year-old self probably didn't do all of it all by myself. I probably had help. But I had a strawberry patch, and so when I needed a nickname, then her nickname for Girl Scout camp, then I needed a nickname of Strawberry, or I chose the nickname of Strawberry. And so that has been my name since 1981 or so. Oh, and Eclipse has a 7-stream watch streak. Hello. Glad you're there. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that, Colescap. Ooh, yeah. 20 is young. Like, losing a child is that really affects you, to lose a child, or to lose a brother, to lose somebody so young. Yeah, I'm sorry. Well, yeah, cherish the people you love in your life. Oh, wow, lung cancer at 2 or 3. That is pretty insane. I hope he was able to recover. You didn't say that your cousin passed, but wow. Yeah, let's see here. Do we like how this looks? I need to get some scaffolding. Okay, got it. So let me keep answering questions. Questions from Martin Boonstra. Oh, this white building this is the Redstone Academy that I've been working on. And then I took a break for working on Frosty Fest stuff. And then how did I make a channel? Hello, Kevin Hook. Welcome back. And thank you guys, by the way. YouTube has, for whatever reason, decided to stop putting my channel out there. So I rely on the regulars. Thank you, regulars, for coming and being regular. Yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, that's interesting. That is funny. Okay. Oh. Growing inside her. He died in the growing inside. Oh, endometriosis? Yeah. Oh, you've got the notifications on. Yeah. Well, thank you guys who have notifications on. I try to keep a regular schedule so that you will know when I'm going to be live. But, yes, notifications on is the way to go if you don't want to miss a stream. So, the story of how did I start a channel and why did I decide to become a mom streamer? Well, during the pandemic, so way back in the summer of 2020, then my family we have enjoyed the game of Minecraft from the time the kids were little. Like, my daughter, when she was 4, we have this great quote in which she says, "Mommy, is gravel real in real life?" Because she'd only experienced gravel in Minecraft. And she wanted to know if gravel was real. And yeah, my son started playing Minecraft when he was about 6, and he played with his little friends in preschool, and they had a Minecraft server. And yes, it was baby's first cyberbullying incident. He was like 5 the first time he was cyberbullied, and
Kevin Hook subscribed to the main StrawberryGS YouTube channel.
Woohoo! Thank you for the sub! Thank you, Kevin Hook. Yes, yeah, and don't forget to hit that notification bell if you want it to show up and tell you when I am actually live. Yeah. Oh, Booney7777. Ah, okay. Yeah, well, I will check out your channel after stream, Martin Boonstraw. Yeah, yes, yeah, and so, anyway, our family has really enjoyed Minecraft, and we had the opportunity, like, my kids, they wanted to learn how to mod Minecraft, and so we got this game program, whatever, the thing that teaches you how to mod Minecraft, and they went through all the little lessons on how to mod Minecraft. And so my daughter was like 7 or 6 when she learned how to program and mod Minecraft and make fun things in Minecraft that are different from what comes in standard Minecraft. And so we really enjoyed it, and Minecon London was gonna be happening, and so I got the family tickets. Like, I'm pretty good at figuring out, okay, tickets for this thing are gonna go on sale at 8 a.m. on this particular day, so I'm gonna make an account in advance, and I'm going to you know, be online right at exactly the right time, and I'm gonna try to get tickets. And Minecon London sold out instantly. Like that. I mean, it was...
I wonder what those blocks you are using for the Academy. Also, can you show us who got you them and how much you have used so far?
Oh, yes. I haven't used hardly any at all so far. I'm just experimenting right now, but I needed some, you know what? I should just bring all of these shulkers with me to the Redstone Academy, because these are, well, okay, one of them is junk, but I don't know which one anymore, and I'm just gonna put these outside so I can use all the stuff in them for making the Redstone Academy. Yeah. So, anyway, our families loved Minecraft for a while. I didn't get tickets on the initial, you know, people who bought tickets right away, right at the very start.
Did you like the shippers, and which one is junk? BC, I'll take it.
But I kept trying. I kept, did I like the shippers? Which one is junk? Oh. The shippers. I'm not sure what you mean by the shippers, but I liked all the blocks. Yes, so Eclipse is the one who gave me all these blocks
shulkers
for Frosty Fest. Shulkers! Yes, I do like the shulkers. Yeah. Yes, and then one of the shulkers that I just picked up, let's see here, 5, 6, 7, let's set these down. One of these has a bunch of junk in them, and I'm not sure which one anymore. So that one has quartz, this one has terracotta, this one has copper, and this one, it's not entirely junk. It's got some things that we need, but yes. Yeah. Okay. Oh, yay, another sub. Yeah. Okay. Oh, you joined when I was building the platform. Okay, got it. Yeah. So, anyway, back to the stories. Our family liked Minecraft. I tried, so if this is good hint for if you're ever trying to get like concert tickets or something that's selling out immediately.
I should have got more concrete and half of birch and pale oak.
Oh yeah, pale oak might look nice too. Yeah, I've got some pale oak, But Pale Oak, there isn't very much on the server. You have to like regrow the trees every time you want to make Pale Oak. So I think this is stripped Pale Oak right there. And then this is regular Pale Oak that's not stripped. I think it looks good. But anyway, so tip. Pro mom tip. If you ever want to get tickets for a concert or something and it sells out instantly, don't give up for at least 20 minutes, because a lot of times then when those things that sell out instantly, then it'll say sold out. Like you'll try and it'll say nope, sold out. You can't buy tickets. It's already sold out. But when somebody is buying tickets to a concert or whatever, usually if it lets you buy the ticket, then it'll give you like 20 minutes to finish your purchase or 15 minutes to finish your purchase or whatever. And so it'll give you some time to finish the purchase. And a lot of times people will have trouble with their credit card, or they were trying on multiple accounts at once and 2 of them got in, and so they only really need 1 set of tickets, so they'll just kind of abandon the other set of tickets. And so you can frequently get tickets on basically the people who had their carts that are open, and yet they didn't actually finish using the whole cart. Like they didn't finish checking out with their cart. And so you can get in when those tickets get released. So basically, if you keep trying for a full 15 minutes, sometimes you can get in when those tickets get released. And then there's sort of like a second wave of the people who got in when those first wave of abandoned tickets got released. Sometimes those tickets get released. And so if it's something really, really important to you, then just keep trying for a full 45 minutes to an hour. Yeah. Whoa, almost a month eclipse. Yeah, you got into the server fast for just, I guess you started over on YouTube though. So you started following me on YouTube longer ago than that. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, that is my mom tip. You can get tickets that way. So I got tickets to Minecon London, and the whole family went to Minecon London. And that was fun. We really liked Minecraft. And then the next year I said, oh, that was fun, but it's probably not worth traveling. Like that was very expensive to take the whole family on an international trip. And so we said we probably won't go in next year unless it happens to be close enough to home that we can go without needing to fly, because flying is very expensive. And then the next year, guess where Minecon was? It was in Anaheim. And Anaheim is in California. It's about 6 hours away by car from where we live, up to 12 hours in traffic. And so we went to Minecon Anaheim. So we went in I can't remember if it was 15 and 16 or 16 and 17, but basically our family really liked Minecraft, and enough to go to Minecon twice, which is how this is my Minecon Anaheim cape. I actually also used to have the code for the Minecon London cape, and the really ironic thing is that like they gave the family 4 codes to Minecon London, or for the Minecon London cape. And my son, then it's like, you know, when you're a 10-year-old boy and capes were really rare, then that's like a huge flex to be able to say that you have a Minecon cape. And we live in a very wealthy area where all the kids basically have everything their hearts desire. So like when you get invited to a birthday party, it's really hard to know what to get the kid as a birthday present because the kid literally already has anything. They want for nothing in this area. And so we're like, okay, what do we get this kid as a birthday present? And so what we decided to do, I hadn't redeemed my Minecon cape code yet. And so we said, you know what? Let's get this kid a Minecraft cape. And I'm like, I'm a mom. I don't play multiplayer. I don't play on Hypixel. I don't play Minecraft with other people on servers. It really doesn't matter what my character looks like. I'm never gonna want this cape, but here's this boy who's turning 10 for whom a Minecraft cape would be like the best thing in the whole world. That's the one present that money can't buy. And so I gave my son's friend my Minecraft London cape, and guess who is still playing Minecraft? And it would be quite the flex if I had a Minecraft London cape and don't. Yeah, that. So anyway, I do not have my Minecraft London cape because I gave it to my 10-year-old son's friend. And the 10-year-old son's friend, like, doesn't even play Minecraft anymore. But it's okay. You know, I am all right. Yeah, it is a total flex to have a Minecon London cape. And so that's why I'm kind of into the capes, because I have some of the good ones. And so anyway, the family was into Minecraft, and then we kind of, you know, the kids got older and they stopped playing Minecraft quite so much. And then the pandemic hit. And during the pandemic, my son, in August of 2020, then he said, Mom, you gotta watch this video. It's so cool about Minecraft. And so the whole family put the video up on the television, and guess whose video it was? Summer of 2020. Whose video do you think we watched that my son said, this guy is so cool. You gotta see all the really neat stuff he does in Minecraft. And my son was, 16 at that point? Okay, do I have guesses? Who's heard this story before? No, it was not me. It was not me. Who made really cool Minecraft videos during the start of the pandemic? I want to hear you guys guess. Who do you think my son found that he thought was cool enough to tell the whole family about? Wasn't me. Longarms has heard this story before. Longarms knows. Okay, who has heard the story before and knows the answer? Jumbo? Nope, it wasn't Mumbo Jumbo, although the family had previously seen some of Jumbo's videos. Well, I will give you a hint. It starts, it rhymes with cream. Scar. Wasn't Scar. Although my daughter got really into watching Scar during the pandemic. Yes, it was Dream. Yes, my son found Dream. Yeah, prior to that, the only YouTuber we let our kids watch, like back when they were 4 and 6 years old, the only YouTuber we let our kids watch was Dan TDM. And we saw all the Dan TDM videos with Dr. Treoris and the Underground Zoo or whatever it was he was putting together. But in the pandemic, my son found a Dream video. And he's like, Mom, you gotta watch this video. And it was the one where Dream, like, jumps off the cliff to make a water bucket clutch save, and he boards up all the water underneath him, so all his friends jump off the cliff, and they go splat, 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 and you see Bad Boy Halo died, and, I forget who else. Was it Skeppy died, and, Who else was in that video? I think it was Dream versus 3 Hunters back then. And yeah. And he really liked the video, and I had to agree, it was a very well done video. And so every time that Dream came out with a new video, then the family would gather around the television and watch the new Dream video right as it came out. This is back in 2020, summer of 2020. And I had a really hard start to the pandemic. It was, I was in charge of my, like, basically the business end of running the church, not the religious end, but the business end of running a church. And there were just, if you run an organization during the pandemic, especially a church where you have half the people saying we must get together and half the people saying we can't get together, and pretty much it's, you have a lot of people who strongly disagree with one another but care very deeply about their opinions. It was a very hard job, and I worked really hard to keep the church running during those first 6 months. And I was successful. I was very proud of myself. The church kept running. Some churches did fail during that time period, and I was very proud that I was able to keep it going. So, yeah. Oh, hey, Jedi! Oh, no. I'm sorry to hear that you have a virus. My favorite antivirus program is called Malwarebytes. But yes, let me first, in fact, I think I put a link to Malwarebytes in my announcements in my Discord just recently. But here, let me go. Whenever you search for stuff like this, you have to be careful, because never click on sponsored results, because sponsored results are poisoned, and the AI stuff is poisoned these days. Yeah, but Malwarebytes is
Jedi Plays
the
_games
games
subscribed to the main StrawberryGS YouTube channel.
Before. Let me see here. Let me click the
Leo subscribed to the main StrawberryGS YouTube channel.
Internal link. Oh, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Thank you for both of you for the subs. Okay, here we go. That is the official Malwarebytes link. You don't need to use the pay version. You can just use the free version. The pay version will proactively do your computer. The free version is you have to click the little button to run a scan. But there you go. Good luck. It is so annoying when you've got a computer virus. Okay. Yes. Yeah. The pool in the cliff is fake. What pool? The pool in the cliff is fake. I have no idea what you mean by the pool in the cliff is fake. Yeah. Okay. You said that 3 times, but I don't understand. Oh! Thank you, Jedi! Aw! That was sweet. Oh! Oh, okay. Yeah, well, run that. Yeah, after you clean your system, run that just to make sure that you got everything off. Before you put everything back, Jedi, run that to get everything off. That is the program that was recommended to me by Macintosh Technical Support as being a reliable provider of antivirus programs. And when I got a virus, that's the one that I used. Yeah. Hello, Ryan. Glad you're here. So anyway, my family got really into watching Dream, and I had never really heard of Twitch before. And even though we had been to Minecon and there had been Twitch streamers at Minecon, I'd never really been a part of all that. But during the pandemic, after taking care of the church and basically getting it to the point where things were normal again, then I wanted to relax. And in the evenings, after the kids were asleep, then I would go to Twitch and I would watch Dream streams. It was right around the time that he was doing speedrunning all the time, and he was just fun to hang out with. And then I was trying, like, I could see in Dream someone who is very young and somebody who just recently came into money. And when you go from not having money to having money, like having substantial amounts of money, there's a lot of things you need to learn about, like, how do you pay taxes on the, like, because he was giving money to his friends in like the $5,000 range, and you have to pay tax on that if you're doing it as a business, or you have to, there's certain forms. If you give your friends more than $28,000 a year, then you have to pay taxes on that. And if you, actually, I don't remember the numbers. It might be less if they're just an individual, not a couple. But anyway, yeah. Oh. Aw, thank you. Aw, thank you, Jedi. Yeah. Oh, awesome, Martin. That is nice. Yeah, that is really good to save that money. And yeah, once you have money, you can let your money make money. And that is one of the really cool things about having money, is you can let your money make money. And so anyway, the mom instincts in me welled up, and I really didn't understand the size of Dream's user base. So, I was hoping to basically talk to Dream and give him some advice about here's how you live as a rich person. Here's how you take care of your finances. And by the way, you need to make sure if you're paying other people to be in their videos with you, you need to file, like, if you haven't ever run a business, then you think to yourself, oh, my taxes are due on April 15th, because that's the day taxes are due for all individuals. But if you run a business, there's a bunch of paperwork you have to fill out. But January 31st, you have to turn in W-2s for all your employees and 1099 MISCs for all your vendors and stuff like that, that it felt like Dream didn't know from some of the interviews I'd watched. And so, wow, $300 from nowhere. That's awesome. And so I wanted to give Dream some of that mom advice. And so I used to hang out in Dream's offline Twitch chat. And I never met Dream, but I met a bunch of other people, like Petra, who was mentioned earlier this stream, who's another one of my Netherlands fans. And so Petra convinced me. So I used to hang out in Dream's offline chat, and Petra was also there. And Petra was one of the people who would occasionally ask questions for which there was a mom advice answer. And so I would give out mom advice in Dream's offline chat. And in the process of giving out mom advice in Dream's offline chat, then some people said, hey, Strawberry, you should stream. And I said, me? Stream? Would anybody watch? And Petra was one of the people who said, why, yes, I would love to watch you stream. And so my big job at church was up January 31st. It was a 1-year term that started and ended January 31st. And 6 viewers with 7 likes. By the way, it's not cool anymore after somebody in the 50s does it. And so anyway, Petra and oh gosh, I don't want to say names because I'm gonna forget them or say them wrongly. A couple other people. Oh, let me think here. It was Haunted Dream who made this skin, and it was, oh my goodness, they haven't come in for so long. Okay, well, I know Haley was one of them. And oh rats, it was a 2-word name. Why can't I remember it? No. Well, I guess it was almost 5 years. Actually, it was exactly 5 years ago now, pretty much. Yeah. So it was a while ago, but basically there were a bunch of people in Dreams offline chat who convinced me to start streaming. And I was like, me stream? And they're like, yeah, Strawberry, it would be fun. And so I started streaming on February 1st, 2021. And I was streaming to about 3 people who were there from Dreams offline chat, and I did Minecraft and mom advice, and I had a different mom advice topic for every stream. I had 30 of them lined up before I started, and that was before I realized just how hard, like, content creators, the big ones, you'll frequently see them talk about, like, the live streamers, you'll frequently see them talk about anything for content. Because when you start streaming, you have all these really great ideas of things that you're going to tell your chat about and things that you're going to do with your chat. And then after you've been streaming live for 30 days straight, you're like, I've used up all my ideas. I don't have any more ideas. Now what do I do? And, you know, there's a lot of reason people do variety streams. They do new games because every new game is new content. And I like old and predictable, but I do on Fridays, then I do new games and new content and different things and mix things up. And sometimes I have a mom topic, and sometimes I just have a playing Minecraft topic and answer you guys' questions topic. So Martin Boonstra, that is a very, very long answer to your question. Strawberry, how did you get started streaming? And the short answer is people in Dreams Twitch chat convinced me to start streaming because I used to give out Minecraft mom advice, or rather mostly mom advice in Dreams Twitch chat. And so that is my story. Here I am 5 years later. Dream no longer streams on a regular basis, but I am still here Monday through Friday, 1 to 2 p.m. for you guys. And I am happy you are here. And that is interesting if there are at least 2 of you here, because YouTube says that I have only 1 concurrent viewer, but I know that both Long Arms and Martin are still here. Yeah, that was a long answer, but that is the true answer to how I became a Twitch streamer. And every year on February 1st, I do a oh, thank you for the follow! Woohoo! It's so rare that I get new people on Twitch following. Yes.
Lamari28 just raided with 14 viewers.
That's why. Hello. Can I get one of my mods to get Lamari a shout out? Woohoo! Welcome to the stream. Yay. Oh, you sent the raid. Thank you. Yeah, you always have the best raid suggestions, Lord Duck.
Already did the shouting.
Yes, thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, I see. I read diagonally. Abstract structure. Thank you for sending the raid. Lamary, how was your stream? What were you guys up to? I have just finished a very, very long story, which took like most of the stream. I gave my full backstory of how the family got interested in Minecraft and how I became a Twitch streamer. The short answer of how I became a Twitch streamer is that I used to hang out in Dreams Offline chat during the pandemic, and other people, and I used to answer people's questions, and they were like, hey, Strawberry, you should stream. And so I started doing Minecraft and mom advice almost 5 years ago. You guys were playing Minecraft and just chatting. Yeah. Yeah, well, I'm sort of playing Minecraft here. I am building. This is the Redstone Academy, and I started it out being just all solid quartz, and now I'm adding a little bit of texture. So I'm adding a couple of different colored blocks to it just so that it has a little bit of texture on it. Yeah. Oh, hey. All right, Lord Duck. Well, I am glad that you are busy IRL, that you have IRL stuff to take care of. And yes, for those from my community like Lord Duck and Abstract Structure, the people who know my mom and know how wonderful my mom is, like, I think it might, I don't remember, Lord Duck, if you and Abstract Structure were two of the people. I know there were only like 3 people in chat the day that I had my mom on stream. And I basically said, okay, never having my mom on stream again, because she managed to spill like a bunch of personal information. She didn't give out my full name, but she almost did. And I'm like, Mom, I told you ahead of time not to share my name on stream. And so because I told her not to share my name on stream, like, I'm sure that was the thing that was in her head most. And so she did it twice. Just a nickname, but still. Yeah. So anyway, yes, for those of you who are members of my community, then yeah, my mom has had a stroke recently, and so cherish your parents, love your grandparents, spend the time with them that you can. That is the mom advice for today. Good night, Lemery! Yes, have a great stream, and I know all my people love you, so have a really awesome day. And welcome to all the Lemery viewers. Welcome, welcome. Yes, let's see here. So, no, stop. I have pop-ups that are covering up my stream. Yes. So, yeah, my mom has had a stroke, and she no longer has short-term memory. She is no longer forming new memories, and she is still the most loving, sweetest, wonderful person in the world. But if she thinks of a thought, she will tell you again and again and again and again and again and again and again. And my poor father, oh my goodness, he has been so patient with my mom, but she'll just keep telling him the same thing over and over again, and that's gotta be hard. That's gotta be hard. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, so this is the Redstone Academy. We are just fixing it up and adding a little bit of texture to the front walls here. I need to add, maybe I will add, so I was planning to add a window. Here, let me show you guys the reference image. This is the reference image that I am going for. And maybe what I should do is go to my house and sleep. That's a good idea. Get a little bit of sleep. Yeah, we have the lava chicken shack. There we go. Let's get some sleep. Hey, yes, I'm good. Yeah, so I am live both on Twitch and YouTube. All right, and I happen to be in my house and hungry. Let's eat. Let's eat. Oops. There we go. One of these days, I'm gonna get all those cakes eaten. I don't want to waste them. But I also don't eat sugar that much. Oh, yes. Sorry about that. Thank you. Yes, so that is the reference image. And then let me show you the building itself. Here we go. Redstone Academy. So here we have it. There. Academy. Reference image. Academy. Reference image. I think we're doing pretty nice. So now I need to add the square windows, which go on top of the circular windows. And that is the part that I'm adding next. So let's see here. It looks like, oh, there's a ledge that is perfect for doing shelves. I am gonna have to put in those shelves. Oh, that's weird. Why did that not disappear? Okay, got it. So I am gonna have to put in those shelves. Let's see here. Okay, oh. Let me read what Lord Duck has said. Oh. Aww. Okay. Well, I'm glad that you and your mom could spend some time just yapping. I guess that's a good thing. Let's see here. I need some of the... Where was it? I want some of that white pale oak. That's what I'm looking for. Pale oak. And let us make shelves. And I have not actually made shelves yet. Pale oak shelf takes 6 stripped pale oak logs. Good thing I didn't turn them all into planks. Okay, 6 stripped pale oak logs. Okay, well then. Where did that pale oak go? 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. How many of these do I want? Well, let's just do 6 more because that's all I've got. And then I'm gonna right-click these with an axe to strip them. Like that. And then pick them up again and turn these into shelves. Okay, so we're gonna take, where'd they go? Stripped pale oak logs, 3 across the top, 3 across the bottom, makes 18 pale oak shelves. All right. Oh, you got randomly unsubbed again? Architect AI? No! Maybe you tried to sub twice. Well, if your subscriptions are public and you resub, then hopefully it will show up. Let's see here. Okay, well, that's... Oops, that is not the direction we wanted to go. Okay, this is my first time ever using shelves, so I have to figure this out. Let's see here. Why don't I'm gonna make this... Make this so when you want this to go out that way, you have to go to the side, and then if you go on the top, it goes out to the side, and if you go on the side, it goes out to the top. Now, I want these shelves to go... Let's see here. Look at my reference art. Looks like 2 blocks, 1 block, and shelves. Okay. So, we have 2 blocks of space, and then this block of shelving. And then the window is going to start right above that. Okay. I just need to hit it at this angle. That other angle was not appropriate. Ooh, a hardcore world. Yeah, I have never done like a serious hardcore world. I have done hardcore, I've done pairs hardcore, where my daughter and I both had hardcore, like the same seed, and we would kind of have competitions with each other to see who could bake a cake in hardcore first and things like that. And she won every competition because, you know, my daughter's cool like that. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, Lord Duck, you have the issue of living with somebody who has the walking on eggshells syndrome. Yeah. Aww. Yeah, that is really hard. And I am sorry that you know, not everybody has the easiest relationship.
Surely you gave her a chance to win with these hardcore, purely of mother love /HJ.
Yeah, that's the why she won. My daughter won all of those competitions because I let her win. Yeah, that's it. Not for any of those of you who know me. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, this was supposed to be an even numbered window. How did I do that? Okay. There we go. 6. We're gonna take this out. Oops. Take this part of the column out. Okay, well, by that time it'll be the top of the window anyway. Okay. Put these things back. Okay, and now we are gonna put these shelves. I want to see what they look like back to back. So these two, I want to put this here and here, and then we're gonna put glass. There we go, there and there, and then we're gonna put some light gray glass as the window panes. Okay, can I do this from here? Yes, excellent. There we go. Always have golden apples. Okay. Oh, yes. Yeah, I guess if you're doing hardcore, it would be very important to always have golden apples in your inventory. I mean, I keep golden carrots, but yeah, or even an E-gap, like, because then you could get fire resistance. Once you find an enchanted golden apple, then you can get fire resistance from that. Okay, let me make this a little bit taller. And then these windows, how many blocks tall should the upper windows be? It looks like 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3, maybe 4. Let's go with 3 and see how 3 looks. All right, take that down. Power the shelf with a redstone block. Well, I want the shelf. This shelf is just decorative. This shelf is just, it's just going to be something in between the windows. So now what I want is a light gray glass panes. Let me see if I have them. They're invisible. There they are. Haha. My invisible light gray glass panes. Now, let's put these up here. Oops. Well, okay. That did not work like I intended it to. Okay. We're gonna do that. And oops. There we go. And this.
I feel like I see the use of golden apples only at the beginning of hardcore, since the moment a person gets Totem of Undying, the golden apples are just like having potions.
Yeah, they're nice. Okay, what happens if we place glass like this? So this is an experiment. I have never previously used shelves. I was hoping the glass would go all the way up to the shelf. What is a good way? What is a good way to make like that dividing line in the middle of the window? Because you see how these windows, they have like the line going up the middle? I was hoping I could put shelves back to back and make that happen, but it looks like I can't really. Okay, and then the top here needs blocks, and then okay, I'm just gonna start with blocks of quartz. Oops, that's not right. This one, that one.
But yeah, hardcore is hard. With that said, ultra hardcore stream when? For context, ultra hardcore is just like hardcore, but with natural regeneration disabled.
Ah, oh my. Yeah, I don't think so. That's not the kind of player I am. Okay, now what we need is more. We need more quartz, whatever those things are. Quartz half slabs is what we're looking for. Well, okay. Lacking quartz half slabs, how about just plain more quartz? Okay, put that there so I have space in my inventory. What? Where did you come from? This whole area is supposed to be lit up. No spiders allowed. Spiders not allowed in this place. Okay. Oh, fence post? Yeah, maybe I could look and see if fence posts work. And I think that those windows need to be twice as tall as they are. Yeah, okay. So first I will make some quartz slabs, and I gotta use my fancy stone cutter here, because if you have a stone cutter, might as well. There we go. Now, okay, so I want to make this twice as tall as it is. And then I need to figure out what to actually put as the divider in the middle of the window. I might have to think about that and get back to this part tomorrow. Do some research on the internet, see how other people have solved this problem. I'm sure Grian's got a video on it somewhere. Grian makes the best houses, I would say. Oh, for the window, what should I do for the window? Oh, yeah, you should totally name your first librarian, Villager Strawberry. And yes, I have a mace in this world. I spent a long time getting that. Whoa. Nah, I'm good. 15 minutes he died to magma cubes pushing him into lava. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you want to have an E-gap. As soon as you have golden apples, then or E-gaps, then you want to keep that around, I would think. Okay. Keep that in your hotbar. Yeah, my daughter is pretty good at hardcore. She lasted way longer than I did. Okay. Now, let's see here. We want to make this part twice as tall. And then after I have made it twice as tall as is, then I will figure out how to... Oh, wait. I should do this. Like that. Okay. And then after I do that, I will probably end stream because this is the time of day when I usually end stream. Okay, there we go, like this. Like that, 1, 2. Add glass. Add glass, okay, and now... Land on the glass. Yes! Go streamer. Okay, there we go. 1, 2, 3. And then go to the other side. 1. Oops. Oh no, I'm out! Well, it is what it is. 2, 1, 2, 3. Huh. See what that looks like. Okay. And now we're going to go across the top, and then we're going to add a little ridge, and then we're going to call it a day. Okay, block O quartz. Oops. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now add... this. Let's see here. Should I put the ridge on the top or the bottom? It's like the top. Okay. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like that. And then I will add some more fancy stuff tomorrow. Ah! Zombie! You're not supposed to spawn near here. Okay, let's take a look at our handiwork. Oh, how I love scaffolding. It is my favorite. If I had to pick a favorite... Oh, zombie got my scaffolding. If I had to pick a favorite Minecraft block, it would definitely be scaffolding. Okay. Oh, and I just realized I had scrolled back in YouTube, and then that stopped the scroll. Okay. Oh no, 6 people watching and 7 likes again. Uh-oh. Mine amethyst. There we go.
Good choices. Drink water.
Wall. Yes, this is a survival world. This is a regular survival world. Oh, interesting. So this looks good on the left side. Oh, thank you, Lord Duck, for the hydrate. Yes, okay. So I think... Yeah, I think on that left side it looks good. Maybe on the right side the window's just open there. Maybe I could put some curtains or something there. Make it look like someone had intentionally opened the window. Let me look at the reference art again. I will think about this. Between today and tomorrow, I will come up with a better window design. Yeah. Oh, your favorite block is amethyst. Ah, mine amethyst. Okay, as opposed to telling me to go mine amethyst so that I can make some
Okay,
dark...
it's 8 likes now. I had to fix it.
Ah, okay. Thank you. That makes it better. Ah, yes. Okay, pick up all these so I don't lose them. Aha, your favorite block is amethyst, as opposed to I should go mine some amethyst so that I can make that type of see-through window that takes amethyst. You know, it's very rare that people mistake one version of mine for another version of mine, like mine as in the possessive it's mine versus mine, I'm going to mine and the gold mine's mine. But it can happen, apparently. That's what Minecraft does for you. And, oh, English is quite the language, is it not? I am very impressed with all of you who have English as a second language, because English is a hard enough language as a first language. Okay. Got it. So it is time for me to say goodbye. Yes, I hope you all are having a good day, and I will be back tomorrow. So tomorrow is Thursday. I will be back at the regular time tomorrow because my class is over. No more late night streams. But for those of you on YouTube, you'll probably need to catch me on Twitch because on Thursdays we watch Healthy Gamer GG ADHD videos. So we are watching the video series on ADHD and learning all about it. And if you have it, then it's good techniques to help you be less able to have it get in the way of living your fullest life, I would say. Yep. All right. Oh, right. I need to check out. Okay, so I will go to Booney7777. I will go check out your video right after the stream. Okay, bye everybody. Have a wonderful day.